Welcome back. We are now joined via Zoom by a musical virtuoso whose fingers dance effortlessly across the keys, breathing life into the rich and rhythmic heartbeat of Cape Jazz. Now, Ramon Alexander is more than just a pianist. He's a storyteller, a composer, and a torchbearer of a sound deeply rooted in South African heritage. His impact echoes far beyond the stage. He now joins us as we explore his journey, his music, and the soul of Jazz in the Desert Festival. Ramon, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Daily Roundup.
Thank you, Nina. It's my pleasure to be on the show, and thanks for having me.
Speak to us about your work as a jazz pianist and composer, and how you've contributed to the development and, the global recognition of Cape Jazz.
Yes, so these initial tours, from Cape Town, if you think of Abdullah Ibrahim, his disciple, like Harold and Battle here, I've met them all. I've had fellowship with them. I learned a lot from them, and I'm hoping to bring all that sound and all those stories to the stage for the Namibian people.
In what ways has, collaborating with renowned artists such as Robbie Jansen, Mokoe Rabata, Hino, influenced your musical style and approach?
Yeah, it would be a story for each of them. If I think of Robbie was the one that sort of got me rooted, my Koi and my San roots in Cape Town. If I think of Mokoe, I realize that there's a whole lot of South Africa out there, just the colored people from the Cape, but the Nguni people. And I think of Terumas, he's from Japan, he's played with the likes of Chick Corea. It's a real privilege to be so closely connected to these great people.
Alexander, I understand that you're also a lecturer in jazz piano at the University of Stellenbosch. So talk to us about that role and how it influences, your own art.
Yeah, so me I'm in Stellenbosch right now. So I'm here in Stellenbosch because Stellenbosch is a very complex place in the sense we all know about the apartheid and the architecture of apartheid. Stellenbosch was a place for that architecture. So it's great in the new era and reach all sorts of demographics and teaching them the fundamentals and the message of jazz, of freedom and responsibility and, working on character, etc., etc. All those great things, that's what jazz symbolized. That's what it means to me.
Are you looking forward to your performance at the Jazz in the Desert Festival? And what can audiences expect from your performance?
I'm looking so much forward to it. I can't remember when last I've been to Namibia. I'm 45 now and close to 40 years, maybe more. 40 years since I've been there, almost 40 years. I was one of the last people I see the finger of God, and so yeah, it's going to be a bittersweet memory. I used to go there with my late parents, and I was just hoping that get some of that childhood back,
Well, of course, we do look forward to having you here. We understand that there's a great lineup of artists for the Jazz in the Desert Festival. We're all looking forward to it. We appreciate your time this evening, Ramon, and we hope to see you soon.
So much, Nina. I'm hoping to see you at the festival and finally meet in person.
Fantastic. That's a definite. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Nina.